10 Best Picks presents the top 10 Best Mini PC. Starting at number 10. OEM Lenovo ThinkCentre M625. If storage isn't your priority, this Lenovo ThinkCentre switches out the hard disk drive with an SSD and adds in a decent processor, the AMD A9 to 9420E. With 8 GB of RAM, it's good for multitasking, editing photos or videos, or surfing the web. Plus it comes with the 64-bit version of Windows 10. It's got pretty much everything. This is a good PC to go with if you're not planning on storing a ton of media on your computer. Having an SSD means the boot time is faster and in general, everything will be a bit more responsive. That said, if you do plan on having a lot of files available locally, a PC with a larger storage space may be a better investment. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. ZOTAC ZBOX CI325 NANO. With a more powerful processor and more RAM, the ZOTAC box is ready to do the job. It boasts a 32 GB SSD and a small profile. Plus, it can output to 3 displays. This is a reliable machine from a great manufacturer. If you are willing to spend the extra couple of bucks, it's a great way to get a snappier processor with roughly the same power as some of the other minis. If you need a full Windows 10 installation, having a more powerful processor certainly helps create a smooth experience. Number 8 of my list. MINIX Neo Z83-4. If you're adamant about a full Windows 10 system, then this mini PC brings a lot to the table. Boasting 4 GB of RAM, this mini is good to go for up to 10 tabs of Chrome, working as a media center, and even outputs to multiple displays. Adding the extra gigabytes of RAM is probably the biggest strong point here, since this allows one to have more applications open at once. This mini PC is also capable of outputting 4K at 30Hz, meaning for watching movies, it's a great way to go. That said, for using a workstation at 4K, 30Hz doesn't look great. It'll serve its purpose best on a lower resolution workstation, but it should suffice for a 4K media center, given that one doesn't like that super smooth TV look at 60Hz. Coming at number 7. LABISTS Raspberry Pi 4 4GB Starter Kit. If you're after something that's a little different and more hands-on, the LABISTS Raspberry Pi 4 Starter Kit is well worth considering. This isn't a Windows PC. Raspberry Pi kits are, generally, designed to run Linux. Not only will you be assembling everything, you'll also be downloading a free copy of Linux and installing it onto the system. Just keep in mind, this isn't going to be as straightforward as plugging it in, and it'll work, so be aware of who's going to be using this and how they'll fare. At number 6. Intel NUC 7 Mainstream Mini PC. If you want a robust and powerful PC for a media center and more, the Intel NUC PC brings enough power to do pretty much anything but play graphically intense games. It's an awesome business or student desktop, has enough RAM for plenty of multitasking, and with Intel Optane technology on its hard drive, loading files is faster than it would be on an ordinary drive. While this PC doesn't offer the best value on our list, sometimes it's worth spending the extra money to have a machine that runs fast and smooth, with many applications open at once, or for doing things like editing photos or videos. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Intel NUC NUC8i7HNK Mini PC. If we're talking about the best mini PCs, there's no way I couldn't mention this Intel NUC Mini PC. If you're after a PC to game on, this is it. The AMD Radeon RX Vega, combined with a lush 8 GB of RAM and a 256 GB SSD, means this thing will fly. Of course, if you're after something you won't need to replace for years upon years, there are a few customizable options here, with the top version maxing out at 32 GB of RAM and an insane 2 TB SSD. That is some top-tier specs right there. Coming in at number 4 of my list. Azulle Quantum Byte. While the specs of this Quantum Byte are comparable to the Quantum Access Mini PC on our list, the reality is that this PC is a lot better for workstation applications. It's great for browsing the web, being used as a media player, and runs smoothly for most office or student uses. It's quiet, a solid performer, and includes a full install of Windows 10. With 2 GB of RAM, one can open a handful of Chrome tabs, for instance, but don't expect the moon from this PC. For people who want a PC for video streaming or office work, it performs well. At number 3. Azulle Quantum Access Fanless. If you're looking for a sub-$100 mini PC, the Quantum Mini Stick will do the job. While it's a great price, one should be warned that this stick is certainly for particular applications only. Some great use cases include watching YouTube, Netflix, or Hulu videos for outputting images to a custom display or as a media player. For normal computer usage, however, it's a bit on the slow side. Still, if you just need the basics here, this is a mini PC that will do a few things well at an unreal price. It's not advised as a general use PC. Nearing the top of my list. At number 2. HP Slimline 260A010 Desktop. With a much faster processor, solid RAM, and a big spacious hard drive. This is a great PC for student or office applications. If you just need a computer with a smaller profile but don't want to sacrifice speed and functionality, this PC won't let you down. Of course, it also won't save quite as much space. It also includes a DVD drive with writing capabilities, something you won't find on any of the above models. Another nice touch, often cheap PCs have 5400 RPM hard drives. It's nice to a speedy 7200 RPM on this model. And number 1. ASUS Chromebox 3 Mini PC. For those who want a super-powered computing experience, the Chromebox 3 offers a lot of power. While it does not have a Windows 10 installation, just Chrome OS, the much lighter weight of this operating system means that the Chromebox is actually much more usable for web browsing than others on our list. The Chromebox is only really good for web browsing. There's a shocking amount of things one can do online, including edit Microsoft Office documents, edit photos using Pixlr, and even edit videos. If you don't want to work online, there's a huge selection of apps or app equivalents on the Google Play Store to download should you need to work offline. This computer is the editor's choice because if you want a mini PC at a great price, this PC has better performance than any of the other very cheap mini. Windows 10 is a massive drain on system resources. This PC eliminates that, and therefore, even though it's not more powerful on paper, in practice, it's great. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.